You know, Lapras is lower than Primarina now, but you know, it's okay, you curse. I mean, okay. Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we are back with Road to Rank, where we go on to VGC ladder and we play some games and we get obliterated a little bit, or we obliterate someone else. If you missed last episode, there is a link down below, but we are going right up against Saty here, who has a little bit of a scary team. Lapras does look quite good though. The only thing I'm not super happy about is the fact that there's also this thing called a Tyranitar and there's this thing called Porygon 2. Those two have a tendency of being a little bit of some bummers actually. I don't like them. I'm feeling like Incineroar's a nice lead. I have half the mind to like go Incineroar plus Cinderace. The only bad thing is if we see what's his face? A Dragapult in the back. I like Lapras and I think I like Togekiss. Yeah, because the problem is Whimsicott we can't really break the Tita. I mean, okay, actually, no, because if also my controllers have insane drifting, so if misplays are made, that's why I have ordered a new controller. I'm so much looking forward to getting it because it's gotten insane. And I was strongly considering going Whimsicott Lapras there at the end, but it's just the P2 would just be super annoying if it happened. But it would have been manageable. Maybe it would have been the better lead. We'll see. It depends on what he does here. Because like Incineroar is not bad against his team. It's just a little weak to a Primarina lead. That's the only thing that I'm really a little bit concerned about. That is a Primarina lead. Who would have thought? Alrighty. Alrighty. That's really the worst lead that could have happened. I think we're parting shot out on the Primarina. And I have half a mind just to like bounce and get up out of the way. And also it's not me that's really controlling where we're moving with this thing. Let's bounce into the Primarina. I really hate this. And like I have like 2 sets of controllers and it's with all of them, so I don't know. And you just fund a wave. Okay. Okay. That's not great. Mind you, that is not great. But we're still faster than Primarina, so there's that. And we get out of the way. So there's also that. So for one reason or another that he goes for the Cinderace, which he did, we are in a little bit of a better spot. Just a little bit. Just a little nice spot. A pretty okay spot, I'd say. Okay. That's nice, actually. That's very good. I think I'm going to Lapras. Because honestly, I don't see a reason not to go into Lapras. Question is if he Phantom Forces. I kind of have half a mind just to protect my Lapras. See what he does. Because he could max something and we're bouncing, so we don't get to pick Cinderace's move. It's just because if he Phantom Forces with the Dragapult, that would be annoying. Okay, no one maxes, that's good. That's good. He just Thunder Waves. Okay. Okay. We get to bounce. I mean, that actually did... Okay, you Calm Mind. See, that's... I'm not a fan of that. I am not a fan of that. Is leftovers? Alrighty. Well, I guess that's where we kind of get a little bit forced to just max lightning. And probably just Iron Heading it. Just to double into it. Because it actually became a little bit annoying now. I mean, obviously Togekiss can crit through it, yeah. But this Dragapult is just sitting here and spamming moves. And since my team is actually a little on the slower side anyway, you know, it's kind of okay, I guess. If I get fully paralyzed, I'll definitely, you know, be backtracking that. But until then, it gets kind of okay. Yeah, Lapras goes big. I would think the double up would take him out, especially since he hasn't maxed his Primarina. As long as we don't get fully paralyzed. That's all I'm banking on. Iron Head does come off. That's nice. That is nice, you know. That does a lot. Put up a stop. Okay. No full paralyze? Yes. Okay, good. 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 Sub-core mine leftovers Primarina on doubles ranked. I mean, you get to see it all, you know? You see it all. It's, Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to double into the Primarina again. With an Iron Head and a G-Max Resonance, because my thought process is that if one of them gets paralyzed, at least the other one can take it out. So, you know, there's that. There's that. Also, this Dragon Ball's just done nothing but paralyze yet. So, you know. Also, with Cinderace still being faster, you know, it's kind of hasn't really helped my opponent too much. Cinderace is still like within the same speed seal, and you know, Lapras is slower than Primarina now, but you know, it's okay. You curse. I mean, okay. I'll say, you know, low ladder, interesting team. But we can always swap, you know, Lapras out, I guess. Because at least I know it would be, you know, wasting a Dynamax turn, but it's still probably okay. Since, you know, we took both his Pokemon out, that didn't matter. Just calling it, that did not matter. Even if it was like max specially defensive, whatever not, no, didn't matter. But okay, so we got that down, and my opponent has not really gotten anything out of this Thunder Wave yet. The curse is annoying, but luckily, you know, it doesn't do a lot since we're maxed. So there's that. Because it only takes the normal HP amount. And you send out a Rillaboom. And a Cinderace yourself. Okay. I am going to Resonance into the Rillaboom. And I'm going to swap into my Incineroar. So you get an Intimidate out of both of these. Because not really feeling these two, to be honest. You know. Also, my opponent hasn't maxed, so we're probably going to see one of them maxing. And I want to say it should be the Cinderace, but, you know, my opponent's had an interesting team, so you never know, it could be the Rillaboom. Oh, you never know. I want to have faith, though, that Lapras should live ahead. Even if he maxes Rillaboom, because it'll be a -1 and we're behind screens. Even if he isn't terrain. But I don't know. It could just be me being optimistic, I don't know. But my opponent has a little bit of thinking to do. Also, we're under full health, that's true. That is true. True. But I mean, again, we can kind of, you know, intimidate spam around on his team a little bit, and he can't really do too much against it. And he didn't actually max anything. Which I do not think was a good idea for my opponent's side view. Or my opponent's side. Because we do live, as long as we're not fully paralyzed. Okay, we're not. Great. Perfect. Just as it should be. That's nice. Because Cinderace we can take care of. Should be doable, you know? Should be okay. Should be okay. We're still alive. We're still alive. Okay. Okay. So he hasn't chosen to max. We're also still alive. Somehow, with the Lapras. We're done Dynamaxing, yes. So I have half in mind just to kind of protect my Lapras, just to keep it alive and go into my Togekiss, actually. Because I want to get another Intimidate off. You know? Yeah, makes sense, yeah. Because, you know, I know Lapras is going to go down anyway, but that should be fine. And He's not going to go for a steel move into my Togekiss. That would be a little weird, I'd think. I would think. It's probably a max fighting move action into Togekiss. Which would make it a little bit tougher on him, I think. Which would make it a little bit tougher. Maybe I should have actually just attacked with Lapras just to play safe. But that's into who? Into Togekiss. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I should have attacked with Lapras. That would have been smarter to get some damage off. Because, you know, a nice little Ice Beam would actually been quite good there. Because Cinderace is, you know, a Pokemon that can kind of sort of reverse sweep everything. If it has to. So, you know, that's kind of rough. Oh, I don't like seeing that animation. Poor Lapras. Poor Lapras. Okay, so. We go into Incineroar. That's not really a question. That is not really a question. So the thing is, he's either going to fighting move into my Incineroar, and Dazzling Gleam should check him out, or he's going to go for steel move into my Togekiss and Flare Blitz should check him out. It's kind of what I'm banking on right here. That's a max knuckle. And that, first of all, doesn't actually take Incineroar out, so that's that. So we actually get to double into him. And I don't think he is gonna enjoy this this combination. Nope. That's right down for Flare Blitz. And finally, Togekiss gets a crit. I think I've actually figured out why my Togekiss never crits, and it's because he's feeling bad that he's the only one on the team that's not Sparkly. So I am trying to fix that problem, but those things take time. But we start out with a win. I will be back with another battle. Alright, we found an opposing trainer. Who are we facing? Also, the music should have been random, but it's just a wild Pokemon. I don't know why. Lapras Comfy. So we need Togekiss. We do need Togekiss. Believe it or not, we do need Togekiss to kind of redirect that. Or we at least need Incineroar. We could also go like Togekiss Cinderace. Doesn't look too bad. I like my own Incineroar in the back. And I like my Lapras. Yes. Whimsica's not really the best since, you know, it's kind of the speed tiers. Duraludon doesn't do too much. Like, it's not awful, but it's not really like good right in this matchup. I think we'll go with those four. And we see our teams are too similar. Like, literally 4 out of the same 6. Ugh. Lapras matches are always hard. Lapras is just so good, even when it's against me. And I don't like having Lapras against me because Lapras is a great friend, you know? But no. No. I have actually considered getting my Lapras to love me and get their friendship mark bracelet thing. Okay. Well, on the good note. There is a good note. And that is we have the Wide Up. We do have the Wide Up. So, you know, the sad. Which I actually find so much more useful than like Expert Belt and Life Orb and whatnot. Okay, so he's probably going to just fake out my Togekiss. If I had to guess, can't really do too much about that. Do you just try and take out the Comfey? I don't know if that's the play. No, you actually fake out my Cinderace. That's different. That was a crit on the Incineroar at least, and your Trick Room. Okay. Well, I actually find that a little bit curious. I'll try and yawn you. And honestly, probably... I don't know that I'm that threatened right now. I don't really know that I'm that threatened right now. The Giga Drain? That's gonna do nothing. Okay. I mean, it could Flare Blitz me. I'm a Steel type. That might actually been a little bit... Okay, just Parting Shots. Into who? Into Cinderace. Okay. Which does leave us at -1, which is obviously a little bit of a bummer. But if he goes into Lapras, we can just follow me. And the high jump kick now should do a decent chunk. Should chunk him for a good amount. I don't know if it's enough that he on the next turn, you know, don't miss. Don't miss. Cinderace. We had this talk before. Okay, good. Yeah, that's it. Even if he gets off the screens, that doesn't matter. So we're just going to follow me. Because we can kill this Lapras. Quite efficiently. Actually, to be honest. I know Turkus is going to go down while doing it, but it's okay. The only bad thing is obviously if he protects Lapras, but, you know. Okay, you swap out into Incineroar. Okay. That might mean that he just lives, but he's literally only going to hang on by a sliver if he does. And the good thing is I have Lapras in the back too, so, you know, we can kind of get around with that. But if he also only hangs by with a sliver, you know, we have options. I'm not sure. Then we'll take it out. No, not behind veils. Not -2 behind veils. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. No, just barely. But okay, so we have options. We can go into our own Incineroar, which doesn't seem smart, or we go into our own Lapras. And the bad thing is obviously he can Panic Shot me, which is not great. The bad thing is also that I am faster than him. Probably, because my Lapras is a pretty darn speedy thing. But we still just have to go for taking it out. And I think we just have to double up. Kind of. Not really a good position. Not really a good position, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But the question is whether he prioritizes fake outing my Cinderace or whether he prioritizes getting a punch shot off on my Lapras. Because Lapras is a bulky boy. Both of them. Both of these big Laprases are bulky boys. Wish I was in a position to G-Max Resonance. Not really, though. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Living, yes. Yeah, just barely. Not with as much as I would be comfortable with, but something, you know? And no, he's losing his Lapras in return. So there's that. It's not really the best, because he has Veils up, I don't. I don't. We also get a high jump kick off, and we don't miss. The survive, basically also efficiently are like -4, so, you know. there is that part of it. You know? Yeah. But I think I have to swap out Cinderace, because it can do a lot with the system. Oh, really? The monkey of all things. How are we looking with Trick Room turns? This is the last turn. Okay, so we max guard. Do you think Power Ball becomes enough? I don't think it does. But I could also just go into my Incineroar. That's actually probably the smartest. Max guard and go into Incineroar. Because if I can get both of these two to -1, that's pretty nice. That means that I can figure out his Rillaboom next turn. So he can't attack my Lapras, which would be quite nice. So we max guard. Grassy Glide going into the protect. Yep. Yep. Parting shot into my Incineroar. Doesn't matter that much. Doesn't matter that much. It does not matter that much. But the thing is, we basically have to resonance into the Rillaboom. But I don't know if that's obvious. I feel like it is. Are we doing into you? I just don't think it'll take Comfy out. What do I have? I have Cinderace in the back. So actually, Rillaboom is not my biggest problem. Gigadrain's okay, that's fair. That's a good chunk. Did a very good chunk. Okay, you flinch, that's good. Resonance. To you. That might not have been the smartest play in the world. But maybe what we do right now is that we... It's a little bad that Incineroar is actually -1. That's actually a little unfortunate. Because otherwise I would have been able to take his Rillaboom out. But we protect Lapras. And we... Panic shot, honestly, maybe? Yeah, because we're not going to take out his Rillaboom this turn. And I kind of want to eliminate us as much as possible. Giga Drain won't work. High horsepower. Oh, that's worse. Okay, didn't do that much. Okay. That's okay. Also, we're getting quite the long games today. Holy moly. But the good thing is that it means that I got Incineration in for free. Now, the question is, which one of these he protects from me? I have half in mind actually to protect Lapras for now. I'm going to Incineroar. Because I think the grass move's coming in there. Oh, the Giga Drain is coming in there. I could see him throwing Rillaboom out for his Incineroar, which is kind of the bad thing. On the good note, I have a little bit of a... I built a little while yet. Well, his is out, obviously. Yeah, he did. Ugh. Well, as long as he Giga Drains into me, I'm not too worried. As long as he Giga Drains into Incineroar. Which he does. Okay, good. Good. Question is, whose Incineroar is the fastest? At least we get a Power Ball off, so that's something. I mean, we can actually see now on the terrain which one of us is the fastest. I am. Okay, good. That means that I can fake out his Incineroar, and I can Iron Head his Comfy. So we fake out you, and we Iron Head you. And he can go into Rillaboom, but I don't know what he benefits from going into Rillaboom. Don't think he because it's just getting tipped down to the point where Incineroar can take it out even at -1. I guess he wants to preserve his terrain. If he does withdraw into it. Okay. But I mean, we still get a good chunk off, and that's the important thing. Because it means that I can double into the Rillaboom next turn. And probably take it out. Because if I become a fighting type, not a fighting type, a fire type, Incineroar doesn't really threaten me. And like if he parting shots, that is also another option, but I think we have to do this. I think we have to double up into the Rillaboom. Because he can only deny one of my attacks. And he is getting quite chipped down with it at this point. There's a lot of positioning this game, holy damn, you know? It's not being made easy this time around. That's a crit, okay. We flip it. Depends on his spread. No, he's bulky. At least he's max HP, you know, but that's also pretty bulky. You flip this too. That's a bit bad. That is a bit bad. Okay, he got me there. That was actually not smart. I should have gone into Lapras. I had no reason not to. Okay, so what we need to do is leverage you. It's going to come in again. That's the problem. It's going to go into Comfey. But I guess, because the thing is, if he takes Rillaboom out to get Terrain up to be able to take me out, I need to make sure that I take him out every turn. So I actually have to attack, even though I don't particularly want to attack. I think I definitely misplayed that last turn. That was very dumb. But we do land this. You high horsepower. Oh no. Okay, that's game then. Yeah, the Cinderace play there was quite dumb. He read that like a book. Should have gone out and attack Lapras there. Honestly, that was my play at that point. Because now we are not winning. Not when he has Giga Drain, so we just run. But since these two games were so long, I think we'll just end the episode here. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, keep it cool. Bye.